Yeah, I could delete some files. Actually, hold on. Settings. Gameplay. Off. 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 Disable. There we go. Everything is off. So we need to go back and do the thing. So we're literally just gonna run straight through this.
I'm ready to move in, sir.
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designate.
I forgot the
X688. I've already neutralized it.
All right, let's go.
Right behind you.
Hey! End of the line!
Hold up a moment, sir.
All
There's
right.
something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B5. You'll once each.
Jesus, what a mouthful.
Then talk. That's.
All right.
There we go. Hello.
Let's get this over with.
Well done. By your gear, I'm gonna guess you two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top.
B5.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Oh, shit, they did something cool.
Nice work, sir. I'll take it.
Yeah, so we had a slight problem with the save file. But alright.
This is X688. Ready to relay with reclaimed sample Q592.
Yeah, so we had a slight problem with corrupted data and the whole error thing that I hate. So yeah, I had to go through and delete some of the old save files. It really ticks me off when that happens, because it kind of just makes the game like unplayable.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
It must make you proud to see all that Father
Ah, sure.
has built.
Alright, he's gonna give me my new room, yay!
I'm glad to see you return safely.
Blah 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 blah.
Gabriel and his gang were sick.
While we could... But enough about that. I couldn't have hoped. While you were away, you'll find... Go and have a look.
Go and have a look, he says.
Call this a clean floor. Are you visual receptive?
Your quarters are just inside, sir. When you're finished here, sir, Father wants to see you.
Alright.
From what I hear, that road is set for some really glad it's back where it belongs.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
If you require maintenance, please file a report with the Facilities Division. Nothing to report, sir.
Son.
Hello, Father. Tell me,
I'll be right back.
what would you do when someone has stolen? I hope you're not too overwhelmed. Are you following? I hope you're not too overwhelmed.
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
That sounds way too dangerous.
It shouldn't be. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. Keep that in mind. A Corso will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
boy. Well, as a member of the railroad, we need to get him out of there as quick as possible. Or I need to kill the courser, one of the two.
Where all the synths gone?
We have a backlog of synths in the pipe. Let's get them out of the Commonwealth safely.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital, but the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
Oh, is that all? Need anything else while I'm at it?
No. Just keep defying the odds. We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we have to take. So get it done.
Alright, well, that's a doozy. So we need to kill the courser, and then... I guess... That plan did not make sense now that I think about it. Alright. Yeah, I'm just saving again.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear?
Hey there.
Thank you for sparing us.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget it. I can't believe you'd do that for us. Thank you.
Hi.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Alright, so that was technically a waste of time. Still. No, but it's good. I went down there. Alright. So next would be... I already dealt with the escape since. Speak to him in the ruins, the CID? Ah. Alright, so CIT ruins.
What? Who's there? Ah. What's that? Oh, here's place Fritz. On me again. What was that? Someone there? No breeze detected.
How did he even get up here?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated prize. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen it. It's time to go back in.
I think this is where I find out information, and I go report it to the railroad, and then they're like, alright, let's take them out. Yay! Then again, dude guy should be ready soon to help his brethren. Yeah, so I was basically an experiment.
Work bringing that rogue's synth back.
We've only been playing this for almost under a day. That is surprising. That's what it says here. It says 0 days, 23 hours, and 38 minutes. In another 22 minutes, it will be 1 day of playing. That is really cool to think about. Alright, well, should I be nervous? Probably. They're all gonna yell at me.
Unit X68. The 8 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Do I see in the see at the top? Oh no, I see it. Oh, we're waiting for Father. Just folders and random junk. The looks of it, yeah. I'm just sitting here awkwardly. Hey, look, Madison! Yay! Slow walk.
We're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue.
Ouch.
But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ao has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you.
Wow.
It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Sir, are you sure this is the time to be discussing it? Given, well, considering all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true.
Ouch.
Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
Me? I don't think so.
It's all right. I wouldn't expect you to have. The project has been classified from the beginning. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Sarcastic.
Right. Such hard times down here.
I would never disagree that life in the Institute is better than above ground. We have done much to ensure it. Now, we take things even further. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Sounds like an important step.
That's an understatement.
Ouch.
The reactor is close.
Again.
But recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ao. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yes? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
What?
Can't be
Please,
serious.
everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
Why would you joke about this? It isn't funny.
Were it a joke, I'd agree it's in poor form. But I'm afraid it's not. We can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really? Seems a poor choice.
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that
Oh
regard.
boy.
This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once. I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
I don't know if I'm right for this.
Well, I clearly have faith in you. There's no question that some of the Directorate and the Institute at large will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead for all of us, but for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Well, shit.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Allie.
Busy day for you, isn't it? Well, it's about to get busier. You're going to lead this operation, I'm told.
I need some details here. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Of course, that's why we're talking. Otherwise, you'd be up top already. Recent events have upset our timetable. Getting the reactor online has become our #1 priority. It needs to be running, well, yesterday. We're going to have to cut some corners. I'm not thrilled, but it means we'll need to rely on some pre-war tech. You're going to the Mass Fusion building to acquire a beryllium agitator for us.
Oh man, I have one of those, but it's in my other pants.
You wouldn't recognize one if it fell on your head. That's why I'm going to retrieve it.
You're going? That complicates things.
Not really, no. I admit I'm not fond of going up top, but I promise to stay out of your way. This device we're after? It's very sensitive equipment, and it's pretty damn old. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I trust myself more. So, are you going to put up a stink, or can we get moving?
Is that really necessary? I'm sure I can handle this by myself.
Yes, it really is. Not only is this tech sensitive, it's old. Look, I'll take care of it. You just make sure I come back in one piece.
No way. You're not going. You'd be a liability.
Well, that's about the most insulting thing I've heard in a while. Okay, you're on your own then. Good luck. Not to put more pressure on you, but we have to move quickly on this. Word is that the Brotherhood is nosing around the area. We don't want them getting the agitator before we do. Head on up to the relay, and they'll get you over to Mass Fusion in a flash. Pun sort of intended.
Yay. Alright, I don't know when Buddy Boy's gonna be ready with the whole plan of synth revolution. Alright. This is, I'm pretty sure, the second last to last mission. Yeah, second last, no, third last to second last mission. I mean, yeah, being the director would be awesome, but still. Yeah, she literally can't come, because if she does, she might die. Now that I know that the Brotherhood is there, yeah, there's no way she was going. Besides, I can do this. It's sensitive, and it's old, and I mean, my emotions are sensitive, and I'm 200 years old, so should work out fine, I think. What time is it? I think it's lunch, or it's past lunch. I hope it's not past lunch. Oh yeah, it's past lunch. I'll probably eat, I think. I don't know. Yeah, actually I don't know. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so we're almost done this. And we're almost one more level and I'm pretty sure we're able to do the next DLC. So I think right after we're done the campaign, we'll just move straight to the next DLC. This Firehard was really slow.
Something's out there.
Leave no mutants alive. Target
Take them all out.
I'm not a mutant.
Come here. Let me end you.
Ouch. Murder tie. Trust me, you don't want to get on the way. Of course it's locked. Tunnels. Jessica. And store. Imagine. He might be downstairs. I don't know.
There we go.
There we go.
For victory. Not gonna make it.
here's where the fun begins. Nick, where'd you come from?
Hey.
How we doing on the hunt for Eddie's tapes?
Still searching for them. Hey, Nick.
I'm all ears. Can you get on here?
Oh, yeah. Reflect. 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 Go, Nick. Yeah, Nick, go. Where the hell did Mr. Metal Man go?
For the Brotherhood. Feel me.
Anything useful?
It fell to the other floor.
Isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement. Aha! Found you!
Ninja. No one sees the ninja. Thank you, Nick. Oh, I remember this part. Oh no. Oh boy, haha. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Now cycling airlock. Please wait. Initiating decontamination sequence. Decontamination complete. You may proceed.
That's not the best part. The best part's about to come. Decontamination, please, vape. That's the fun part. Oh yeah? Kerplop.
Perimeter movement detected.
Nick, I'm sorry. That's what I was afraid of.
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Ow. Whew. What the hell was that? Yeah, you guys have fun. Ralder Maction, who's dead. Well, that went well. Gee Willikers, Batman.
You're dead.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean to quick save. Okay. So we should be able to tell the difference of which save files which, because I'm holding the machete. 23 hours, I need to remember.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore.
Well, I see you managed on your own. I won't lie. I was a little nervous you wouldn't pull it off. Seems I needn't have worried. I'll make sure the agitator gets where it needs to go. I understand Father is anxious to get you involved in something else. You'd better not keep him waiting.
Alright, level 30.
The latest synths.
Boy, it just auto-saved. Not supposed to autosave. I'm sorry if I've been quiet for a little while. Yeah. So, that just happened. Pinned. I have a feeling he found out something. All aboard.
What are you
Yep.
going to tell me about this? From what I hear, that rogue
We
cell
unlocked
Natalia-
the next DLC. So right after this, we're going straight into the new DLC.
I thought all the surface people were monsters.
No more than interesting. You're sticking to the regiment. Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills. Interesting. Yes, that.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
We handled them just fine.
That's what Dr. Fillmore reported. I'm quite pleased at the results. Would have been a terrible setback to lose that technology to those savages. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. We are, after all, keepers of the most advanced technology in the Commonwealth, if not beyond. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. The Brotherhood is an issue for the future, and we must focus on the present. And look at me. Rand, I'm wasting time. You're needed elsewhere at once.
Oh, good. Here I was afraid I'd have nothing to do.
Very funny. There's something that needs your immediate attention. While you were working with Dr. Fillmore, a small team was dispatched elsewhere in the Commonwealth. Dr. Thompson was tasked with inviting someone from the Commonwealth to join the Institute.
Do you often extend invitations to join?
No, certainly not. Ordinarily, it would never be considered. But this case presented very special circumstances. There was no indication that this would be a problem. But the arrival of the team was an unwelcome surprise to Mr. Wallace. Somewhere along the way, he must have realized we'd been monitoring him from a distance. He called in mercenaries to defend him. I'm sure they're nothing we can't handle. Ensure the safety of the team and Mr. Wallace, and see that they all arrive back here safely. I'll be waiting.
Alright, so I'm still waiting on that guy. We're not gonna do Houses Divide. Only because I see no point in doing it. Alright. Alright, so it's over here. I'll go to like, yeah, we'll go to that junkyard. Prior that's still in the vault. See, since we have that corruption error, I can't technically play this legit. I have to have the God mode on, because if I don't, it will respawn me back at the last save point, which means either A, I need to keep saving every 5 minutes, or B, I need to just God mode on and hope that everything goes fine. Too late now, since we've already saved over the corrupted data. All we can do now is make sure we keep a short leash on our thing. Ah, you guys seem nice. Oh my lord, just cut off his head. I'm pretty sure there is a kitchen knife in this. If there is, oh wait, no, I think it's in New Vegas. Oh, I say it would be Michael Myers.
Thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
It was bad enough when Wallace reacted so poorly to our arrival, but then Gunners? I was not prepared for that. I know he's potentially important to Phase 3 and all, but I'm not sure it's worth putting ourselves in harm's way.
You screwed up.
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right, I suppose. I know they've been keeping an eye
Pip-Boy on his hand?
years. Not sure how they originally found him, but probably don't want to know.
Oh, is that
But
Pip-Boy?
once they realized how smart he was and what an asset he could be for Phase 3, they watched pretty closely. I think they even fed him
that's
scientific
Pip-Boy on his
material
hand.
from time to time to see how good he was, you know, testing him. To see if he was instituted.
Sure.
Let's just get Wallace and get out of it.
No argument from me.
Right.
Okay, no, if it is, then it's a very small Pip-Boy.
He doesn't want to go with us. I was thinking.
I'll force him.
I hope so.
It's like a tiny Pip-Boy. Wallace.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you?
Are you a robot?
Please, try and relax. I know this is an unusual situation.
No! You're here to kidnap me. That's what you people do, isn't it? If you even are people. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine, fine. What do you want from me?
The Institute needs your help, Mr. Wallace. It's as simple as that.
My help? With what?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
I just heard my door open, but the door's not opening.
You'd be helping us create a better world.
That sounds good.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, fine. I'll go.
Okay. I think we've got this under control now. Thanks. I mean, thanks for the assist.
Hey, I'm here to help. You're welcome.
I really mean it. I owe you one. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Touch my door. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but my door opened, like the outside door, and my inside door just hasn't opened. I feel like it's a package, but when they knock on the door, I feel like I should check the door, but on the other hand, I mean, it's probably nothing to worry about. Oh, just a package. I'll go check.
Work bringing that rogue synth back.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm gonna go check the door.
Sounds like things are pretty bad.
Might have just been a package.
I hope you can resolve the situation.
Supposed to knock when there's a package.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertad. He doesn't give praise lightly.
I'm not scared of the surface.
Good evening. I was surprised when Father named you as his successor, but I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause.
cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Right, because no one up there suspects the Institute exists.
This is not a joke. There's been too much posturing by too many groups. The world needs to know that we are in power, and the Commonwealth is ours. As the incoming director, it is your responsibility to lead, to establish that place for the Institute's future. Please take this seriously. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists. That we are among you. It is true. But it is not the whole truth.
We're here. And we are.
The future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in tragedy for all involved. Rest easy. Know that the underground, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase. The radio station. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say. Before we... I've been assured that the necessary parts are on
sorry.
site. You'll
Yeah,
just need to install
so
them to boost the
I'm
broadcasting.
still waiting
Report back
on
when
making
you're done.
sure that
We
I'm
should
still
be
with
ready by then.
the railroad. Now he wants me to do this, and it's like, what? Right now, there's no such thing as the railroad. Like, I hope the game's not glitching out, it's just not letting me. I still can't believe it's November. It's November, for crying out loud. Feels like just a couple weeks ago it was summer. Huh. Well, nevertheless, it is currently 1 o'clock. Actually, it might be 2 o'clock now. I don't know.
Huh?
It's Tobias.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You keep that synth freak at arm's length. You understand me?
So thirsty. Doctor says I can't drink liquor no more. Cola. Need a Nuka-Cola.
Diamond City.
Hi. There.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power. I'll need to find those radio parts. No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
If you don't mind.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here? Alright, in you go.
Okay. I usually don't. This is why. This radio station, well, you'll notice there aren't any other ones. So, hey, I mean, hi.
Alright, so now that that's all set up, I have to go to Father. To the Institute. Yay. I thought this would be done soon, like, usually that's the last mission. That reactor one.
Pigs and Logan are no better than children throwing a temper tantrum.
Hey, Z1.
Do you require anything? I have nothing to report at the moment. Have a nice day.
Of course he doesn't. Oh boy, I feel like this is going to backfire so badly. Especially since I put underground in it.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
Oh boy, haha. Yeah, I know where we are.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to
go. Good. Once, I'll let you do this, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor.
That's successful.
No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
There we go. Reactor status. Oh boy. Please tell me this is where Viva Revolution happens.
After all those... Look.
The job's done.
Don't lose sight of the...
Sean.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those... Look, what you...
I did good work.
Yes. There's more work to be done. It's almost hard to believe. After all those... Look.
Uh-huh. I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. There's more work.
Sure.
The Directorate has
I mean, now would be best time to strike. We have a reactor that we can blow up.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn everything.
Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma emitters.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much.
This place really is remarkable.
Without access to bioscience, how are we going to...
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
May I be the first to welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
You're all fired.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope it.
I'm sure you will.
Right.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition. With the reactor now online, we have the ability...
So you're saying we can now wage war on the Commonwealth?
I don't think anyone really intended that as a course of action. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard.
Good.
As director, we'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. Thank you very much for your time. That's all we have for the moment.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114.
Hey there.
Apologies. I have an urgent message from Z-114. Your quarters have flooded, sir. There is danger of extensive damage to your personal effects.
I'll go right now.
Time is of the essence. To avoid any undue tragedy, please see Z-114 at once.
We've got more energy than we need now. Holding our food supply hostage.
Alright, so now is the Viva Revolution of the robot.
What took our
kind.
flight so long to reach you? You must act now. The Brotherhood of Steel has discovered the location of the railroad.
If those bastards know where we are...
I know.
Sure.
I was hoping... Once you secure the railroad against the Brotherhood, tell your people we are ready to fight. Go. Now.
No, the railroad. Oi, I will kill anyone that steps in between my plan. They will die today. We will fight them on the beach. We will fight them on the beaches.
Excuse me, I'm busy.
Z1's rebellion is ready, but we have a crisis. The Brotherhood's on their way here.
What? What are you talking about?
Ugh, you're still alive. I got here in time.
Jesus. Quick, take this. Tom made it for you. Sounds like we're going to need it. Everyone else, mobilize. We got Brotherhood incoming. Positions. Reinforce the glory in the tunnel. Move! Move!
Wait, they're gonna come through that door?
I told them this location wasn't safe.
Des will get us through this. She always does.
Boy. Is that, wait, is that all?
Desdemona.
We're cut off. The catacombs are now our only way out. Glory was guarding the entrance, but she may already be overwhelmed by the Brotherhood.
We got lucky so far. No one's died.
Your warning saved us. Thank God for that. You and the others go help Glory. Win that fight, or we're all dead.
Banania! It's clobbering time. Only we had all those feral ghouls.
None of them got past me. Damn, that stings. Promise me you'll free them.
You'll make it through.
Isn't there supposed to be a light?
Why didn't you just stab her with a stim pack?
We'll be taking that.
Oh, might as well take all of that. Damn, she took down a knight. Boy.
Nice try.
You wanna go?
Huh?
I'll fight you on the bay. I'll fight you on the beaches. Banana. Banana? Nanya. I'll just let them come to me. I can wait here. Bye, hello?
People have been down here recently. The heck? Aha! Found you!
You're dead. You're dead. 9 fusion cells. Holy. Sorry, I just want to look at what he has here. Wow.
Desdemona.
You've killed the last of them, and you're still standing. I wish the same could be said for Glory. No time for that, though. The Brotherhood underestimated us badly. Their next attack will be far, far worse.
Peeking in the background.
We eliminate the Brotherhood as a threat now, and the key to that is destroying their flying fortress, the Pridwen. Fortunately, we've got a contingency plan for that. Tom, we're activating Operation Red Glare.
What? But Red Glare requires a Brotherhood vertibird.
Then Charmer will get you one.
Count on me.
With what happened to Glory, we need... The Brotherhood's occupied the Cambridge police station. Spotters report they almost all... And Tom, you're going with him.
Me? In the field?
No one else can fly the damn thing. This one's for Glory.
Right.
To the police station. Oh yeah, I can't fast travel from in here. I'll fight them on the bay and I'll fight them on the beaches. No matter where you go, I'll find you and I'll beat you. Oh, tech targeting, assisted targeting system, or VATS. Loading, 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 loading complete. Yeah, I ain't walking. You can walk. I ain't walking. He should be able to get his own, Pip-Boy. I mean, for crying out loud. His name is Tinker Tom. Oh, that means I have to kill Vance's friends. Alright. I see no harm in doing that. They only basically hate me, that's all. Should load any second now. That was fun.
No mercy. Where'd they go?
You better open this door right now, boy.
I'm warning you. I have strict shoot-to-kill orders. Looks like they retreated.
Alright, there's probably gonna be like a few more people in here that we have to kill. That's alright. Bah, hello.
No mutant alive.
I'm not a mutant, I'm a monster.
Godless freaks, die!
Oh wow, they actually have done a number on me. Scribe Ayla. Oh my god, I just cut off her head. There's someone right here, this person. Nothing special about them. Let's grab hat and armor.
Lost visual. Why don't you make this easy for both of us? It's gone.
Guns and bullets. Psycho. Alright, it's basically the usual except for the magazine. Yeah, so... I could just jump through the hole. Do 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 do.
Hey.
Man, how do you live up here? There is a million ways we could be monitored right now. By the brother.
Relax, Tom.
Right, the police station is crawling with Brotherhood guys. But as promised, they got a vertibird.
Let's go.
Prepping that vertibird for takeoff is gonna take me a few minutes. So first, we gotta clear.
Sure.
I can't believe him.
Excuse me.
Our number's not up yet.
But we killed everyone. Won't ever suspect it. He hid in here while all his friends died. Wow.
Lost them. Don't underestimate us again.
Why is everyone here?
Can you build me a mansion? Casa del Deacon.
Want me back on deck, huh?
Excuse me.
Gotta admit,
We
things
got
have been pretty
ourselves some
quiet without
wheels!
you.
Or wings, or whatever this is. Here's the deal. After flight prep, we take the vertibird up to the Pridwin and dock. From the inside, the blip's vulnerable. To keep that baby afloat, it's got massive gas bags full of hydrogen.
Tell me about my role in this.
Your job is tricky. You gotta find a way to place these explosives on the gas bags. Then get the hell back to our vertibird. Make it to a comfortable distance, then it's bye-bye Pridwin. Flight prep is going to take time. And the Brotherhood's not just going to give it to us. So if Paladins show up, keep them off me and the bird.
Sounds easy enough. Catch a ride.
So, the manual said right.
Deacon, are you getting on?
Where's the master switch?
Man, we've got a vertibird incoming.
Open. Check. Oh, shit, I'm going as fast as I can in here. But I don't know what's this panel even do? Throttle, full open.
You're going down. Grr. That's menacing, right?
Hey there.
First things first. I picked up some Brotherhood news for you. Merry Christmas. More importantly, though, Tinker's ready for us on the bird. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Hold it together. See? It's like falling off a log. Dear God, we're dead. Right. Final briefing time. Well, with your colorful history with the Brotherhood, as soon as they spot you, it's game time. So maybe you can play the sneak card. I got you this stealth boy, for what it's worth. Odds are you'll get made. Once that happens, I'd run like hell, place the bombs, and somehow get out alive. It's gonna be one hell of a firefight. When we land, Tinker's gonna keep the vertibird spooled for an immediate takeoff. My job is to be Tom's lookout and make sure any looky-loos keep walking.
Yeah, we had an error. God damn it. Alright, well this is the end of it.